I want to talk to you about entrepreneurship and certain basics that will help you get started on your entrepreneurial journey. So, I highly recommend that you read certain books to start off, such as The Lean Startup by Eric Ries or 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel for certain foundational knowledge of entrepreneurship. I recommend that you also subscribe to various YouTube channels, podcasts, audiobooks in the entrepreneurial space. Stanford has every Wednesday ETL seminars, which have online recordings and schedules that anybody can view as well. So that's a great place to get inspired by other entrepreneurs. I also have a very nice entrepreneurship program called Acme Entrepreneur, where I will teach you everything from the basics, like how do you build your product, how do you think about the market for your product, how do you think about the technology, build your team, figure out a marketing plan to get it out there, figure out your financial situation or capital raising, and the legal aspects of registering your business, IP protection, things like that, as well as pitching to investors and so on. So I have a very nice course which can help you as a beginning entrepreneur learn the steps and things you need to do to launch your product or service companies. There are, it's a fully online course. There's a lot of online other courses which cover various aspects in detail as well. Like there may be a sales course that you can take. Like Grant Cardone is a great guy with lots of sales courses, specific courses around how do you close a sale, how do you initiate a sale, things like that as well. There can be finance courses in accounting and different things. So my recommendation there is, like take my course, which will give you all that introduction and all that knowledge you need to go out there and start figuring out which specialized courses you need in order to do the next step of building your company. I'll basically have put you in a spot where you can actually think about the next steps and the ways in which you can start your company. And also, from experience, there's a lot of different gotchas that will prevent you from doing things that can cause immediate failure or burnout. Starting a company, building a business is kind of like playing a video game. You're not going to necessarily succeed the first time through because you will learn there's a lot of pitfalls. Just like a video game, you don't pass all the levels in your first go. So you have to, get in there, start doing things, and then there'll be things where you fail and learn. But having the right mentors means you will make less mistakes, and they can warn you about a lot of the pitfalls that might come your way if you have various mentors and guidance. So if you don't have the right mentorship and the guidance, you can waste 10, 20 years just figuring stuff out on your own. So I highly recommend that you get the proper coaching and mentorship for whatever type of business you're trying to build. And the other thing to do in terms of that mentorship and guidance is also to attend industry conferences, meetups, and network with people who are already in your industry so that you are aware of the market, you understand what is going on, you understand from other people's failure in your industry, in your market, and you can also start to identify the gaps that other people aren't covering where you can provide your own USP or unique selling proposition or your unique values. And then finally, once you have those things kind of together where you're networking, you have mentorship, you have a plan for your business ideas, you have potential customers and audience that would be interested in the thing that you're building, then you can think about your resources and start your business planning process, your pitching to investors, your project management, team building, all these kind of things as well. And if you're at that stage and you need further tips for learning and continuing that growth, definitely reach out and we can talk further from that point on. So I highly encourage you to take your ideas and thoughts and go out there and build your next company. And if you feel that you don't have all the skills, that's okay. You can hire team members that compensate and complement your skills. If you feel you don't have enough money, that's also okay. You can go out there and try and seek investments from people, starting with friends or family, and then on to angel investors, VC investors, and all of that. I talk a lot about that in my course, and you can also Google and search around for the different types of investors and so on. But yeah, so, turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality, and I wish you success. And the one thing that I want you to keep in mind is always that, what is your goal with entrepreneurship? Is it freedom? Is it helping society in a particular way? So it's really important to have clarity around why you're doing it, and doing something that you feel passionate about doing day in, day out, because if you don't, you're going to fail really early, because it's hard and it takes time and it's not sustainable unless you like doing the thing you're doing, or you feel a true need to do the thing you're doing. So that's my introduction to entrepreneurship for you in a couple of minutes. And I hope that I will see you in future, or you will take my courses or grab a copy of my book called Acme Entrepreneur. So do any of those things. Reach out to me if you need guidance on getting started on your entrepreneurial journey. And I wish you the best of luck.